Boo! Yep, it's just me again. Doing another one of these boring devlogs that no one seems to care about, but that's alright. Hopefully someone will see it one of these days. So right here is my third-person shooter game so far. Last time I was here, it didn't make much progress. Although I can tell you I have made a little progress in the past week or so. As you'll notice, in the scene, I've gotten rid of that weird Cinemaster whatever plugin thing because I forgot how to use that, and I found some really good tutorials by Royal Skies. It's another YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below. And he makes some really damn good tutorials on stuff for this. And I followed his scripting stuff, and they worked out really well. So as you can see, my character is still stuck in this weird crouch movement thing, and I don't know how to change that in the view, and I moved him off the ground because when I did manage to get the idle animation working, but it only appears while in game, and he was sunk partially into the ground, so I moved him off the ground to fix that partially. We'll look at the scripts in a sec, but first let's show you what we got so far. So yeah, I press up, he moves forward, back, left, right. Though as you can tell from that scene over there, he's hovering in the air. I can get him to rotate too. Although when I look up and down, he does this. Yeah, that's definitely not supposed to happen. He's not supposed to fly other. Whee! You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Alright. So yeah, I've got to find a way to fix that. Let's take a look at the... What was it? I think it was this. This is the camera control. Open up old Visual Studio. Probably gonna ask me sign into it, and I'm gonna say no, I'm not joining your cult. Come on, hurry it up. Should have opened this ahead of time. Okay, so yeah. This, I think, is supposed to... shut up. I think this is what makes... Oh yeah, in the game, our player consists of the character model, and we also added a camera target, and that's what this empty object is. And this script makes it so that the main camera follows this. And so the camera is automatically situated back here, although I had to change that manually, because once you parent this to this, if you input coordinates, it won't do anything, so I had to manually move it to where I want the main camera to be. And I also had to move the camera there manually myself, otherwise it ended up like back here or something. So yeah. Nice little simple thing. Since I took some C# corpses, I can tell what this means. Very helpful. I also modified it a bit in the script manager. My courses told me not to do stuff like this, but this is makes it a bit easier, so that I actually enjoy that. Otherwise it was slow as heck. Now let's take a look at the character move script. And here's this. Yep, it locks the cursor to the middle of the screen, so in-game your mouse cursor isn't going all over the place while you're moving. We got sensitivity and the speed. And we had just moved it to the project settings. The input manager. That's what these are. Yeah, if we open this up and if we go to, I think, project settings, we can go to the input manager. And yeah, if we input the names of these and those get input access things, it'll take them from the same names. Yep, that's how that works. For the most part, it works, although, as you could see, my character is flying and is just gradually floating up in the air, so maybe I need to add some adjustments to these. It moves based on delta time, of course. Wait a minute. Oh, right, yeah, delta move is empty, so it wouldn't... So I do need delta time here. Is the speed affecting it? Is this affecting it somehow, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look more into that. That's why I post these videos. Hopefully someone can give me some help. But of course, no one ever responds because no one knows my channel exists apparently. But yeah, I at least managed to get the idle animation working, so hopefully I can get the other ones working too. While we're here though, I wanted to share something else I was working on for my game devs, the modeling. This is a Nagant 1895 revolver. I was going to use it for a Russian Civil War era video game I had planned. Switch to object mode to get rid of that stuff. I think I've done a pretty good job so far. I mean, it's still missing some bits and bobs I need to add in. I think there's some more stuff here. I used a reference of an image, and I know that's a little bit cheating, but hey, it works really dang good. You can't blame me. How do I get the main thing out of the way? Oh, here it is. Yep, see? I need to add some little, like, divots and some more screws and stuff. But aside from that, yeah, I've got most of it working. The main thing is the bullets, and this is something else I need help with. I'm curious as to how the bullets function in Blender animations and stuff. So yeah, I've got to put bullets in these chambers, and I also need bullets for the reload animation. And I've seen, like, suggestions saying that you just make them invisible at certain points on the timeline when they leave the animation, and that sounds like a good idea, although I'm still not positive on how the best way to do this. I'm assuming I'll create... This revolver holds 7 shots, by the way. I make 7 bullets, 1 for each chamber, and I'm also going to have to probably make an animation or something. Or like an animation switch that changes bullets to a fired model. And then when I get all the armatures added in and stuff, I'm going to make it so that you open this little load gate, and I'm essentially going to use a similar reloading animations to some of the revolvers in Fallout New Vegas, where instead of using the rod, you simply hold the revolver upwards, and then you shake the revolver to eject the empty casing, and then put a new one in, and your other hand would be holding those new cases, and I'm assuming those new bullets would be invisible until this animation starts. That's how I think it's supposed to go. But yeah, I'm satisfied with how this came out so far. I'm still gonna have to find a way to smooth this grip out. I think there's an option for that. And this a bit might need some work too. But yeah, just wanted to show you this is what I was working on. If you can help me out with the revolver reload animation, I would appreciate it. YouTube does have some revolver reload animations made in Blender, but they don't show how they work. And they often just show other gun reload animations because YouTube search engine is absolute crap. But hey, that's what I got so far. I'm hoping some people out there will give me a hand one of these days. So, thank you for taking a look at this video, and I hope you have a good day. And if you have some advice, I'd appreciate it if you could help me out. So until then, have a nice day.